the next step is going to be making some bench cookies for these. And, or actually I was going to use my Rockler ones, and then I thought, hang on, I might be able to make some bench cookies for these myself. So I went down to our local Clark Rubber store and found this matting that it's very reminiscent of, well, it's like the bench cookies, but the Festool strips. And I remember somebody making a comment about using Festool strips, and it cost more than the jig itself, which is probably true. But these can be cut into narrow strips, and that's it. And then use a hole saw to cut the holes for the actual strips. Got to stop doing this. Every time I see a blemish, I always try and clean it up. Anyway, what happened was, bugger, again, my organisation sucks. I'll go and try and find it. Found the stuff I was after. It's actually a piece of this matting I cut off. I just use a straight rule and a X-Acto knife to cut it. And to my, well, I won't say surprise, but a pleasant bonus are these bench cookies I cut out on the laser. They're perfect circles, and contrary to what I thought the edge might have got a bit damaged, but it didn't. And although I've got these just to demonstrate, I'm not going to make pretty bench cookies like these, but put it on there, and there you have it. You can actually, it will slip, so that's all bench cookies, but that's quite a bit of, in fact, I'm pretty sure if I didn't have that under there, without hesitation, there you are. So to me, that's a pretty good holding cookie. Throw a couple of these under it, just for the hell of it, and now try it, and none of them will move. So yeah, I'm actually quite impressed with this stuff. In fact, I might do it. I don't ask me what it's called. I got it at Clark Rubber, and look, I might actually find out the name of it, included in the video, put a comment in. But anyway, that's it. So I can get rid of this, and we'll go on to the next step of actually the cookies. Looks like those woodworking gremlins have slipped me another curve. I think I might have mentioned, I wanted to mount the cookies in the corner so I wouldn't have this, hang on, this sort of downward problem if I clamped the board on the edges. Well, because I've got rid of that T-track and extended the holes to the corner, let's do it here, that's going to make putting the cookies in the corner a tad difficult, because I'm going to cover up the holes. Now, initially, my initial thought was, hey, I don't care, big deal, you know, I cover up rather than cover up the holes, I'll get a square block, glue it on the corner, drill out the centre so I can get my dogs in. You know, it's if I drill out the centre of the square block, that protrusion will be not an issue, or at least that was the theory behind it. The problem is that one of my mindsets was, if I damage the top layer, I can quite easily flip it over, take the, like on this one here, the cookies are unscrewable, and I can, because the thread goes all the way through, I can screw it on this side, which means I could flip it over. Alright, I might have to switch these around, but that's the least of my problems. However, if I screw the blocks on the corner, I can't flip it over. So I have to concede that I'll move the cookies to the edge, which means it'll at least give me the stability on the long end. On the short end, well, I can't, although what I could do is, as I said, I'll be making my own cookies, so there's no reason why I couldn't make a sort of like a block and just not glue it there, but just put it under there if I needed that stability. I only need one, because if I'm going to glue it down that edge, and I actually put it under like that, oh, where is it, how, you get what I'm getting at, I'd put it under there, that is supported. I wouldn't need two of them, because if I need to clamp down both ends, they'll balance each other out. And it doesn't have to really be glued to it, it can run loose, although then I'll lose it. But okay, that's the theory behind it. So what I'm going to do is start making a couple of cookies. I have a spare set of these Workbench cookies. However, these haven't got the thread in the middle of them, so I thought, damn it, you know, I might as well. Well, I want it. Although I could use these instead, I like the thought of having the cookies attached. Actually, when I think about it, not having, not bolting it to the bench would let me make use of these dog holes in the corners, or better still, as I say, let me keep the cookies right on the end so I can then clamp down on the edge. However, I think I'd rather, at the end of the day, hang on, I'll try this. It's alright, I'm experimenting as I'm going along, dragging out the video. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, I think I'd rather still have it that way and not be able to clamp down on the end here. Sorry, I'm rambling on. Alright, I shall go and try and make some cookies. What I have done, I do need a 76mm hole, and the closest I've got is a 3-inch, which is 76.2, which is just that 0.2mm tool. Just kidding. No, I haven't got a 76mm combo hole saw, and that trick I showed on the hole saw is only designed, or basically for the by that metal combination saw. These are TCT, God almighty, look, I've got to go and unpack it, but these are TCT ones designed for wood, so we'll do it with these. Why do they make these bloody things so hard to take out? I've just about ripped my hands apart trying to get it out of this plastic thing. Anyway, I tracked down these whatever inserts I've got, and actually that's too small. Lucky I've got a few sets of these. That just actually, I think that's got a rubber O-ring on there. Now I don't know whether they actually come with the O-ring or I put it on there myself, but either way it's got a rubber O-ring on there, so I can then bring it up to one of the holes or set of holes. Oh bullshit, that is 3 inches. They say 76 mil, it's not 76 mil. Now, oh yeah, here, it's actually inside the lid here with this ingenious little device that will now then slip in like that. So I shall take this off to the drill press and move on.